You've probably been taught to work hard, to save a little when you can, and to hope your situation will eventually get better. But what if I told you it's not your income keeping you in trouble, but your habits? Many people think you need a big salary to become financially free. In reality, it's how you think, spend, and make daily decisions that makes all the difference. In this video, I'm going to reveal 4 common habits that sabotage your finances, sometimes without you even realizing it, and most importantly, how to break free from them to finally build the life you want. Welcome to my channel, Shelba Mindset, where we talk about real estate, personal growth, and stock market investing. If these topics interest you, subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Now let's dive into these 4 silent traps and see how you can get out of them. First, let's talk about the first very common trap, that of betting on luck instead of taking control. No one is coming to save you, not fate, not the lottery, and not some help from above. You can hope all you want, but hope without action is just a comfortable illusion. The truth is, life works on probabilities, and every conscious step you take increases, or decreases, the chances of things going your way. Those who succeed financially don't rely on luck. They intentionally create situations where success becomes almost certain. They invest their time in learning new skills, building networks, spotting opportunities, and making smart choices. They are in charge. They don't just roll the dice and hope for a 6. They build the dice. On the other hand, many people just wait for something to happen. A stroke of luck, an unexpected promotion, a lucky meeting, a winning ticket. But when you bet everything on luck, you're just a passenger in your own life, and you don't get to choose where you're going. Let's take an example. 2 people want to make their financial lives better. The first one waits for good luck to happen. She hopes to win the lottery someday, stumble upon a good opportunity, or get a great promotion. She keeps doing her usual routine, spends all of her paycheck, and does nothing to improve. The second person, however, decides to learn new things, save money, pick up a new skill, and start a business. Even if her start is slow, every step she takes increases her chances of success. She moves forward because she takes real action, not because she's waiting for a miracle. Taking back control means refusing to just let things happen to you. It means becoming the main player in your own future. And that happens when you take charge of your habits, your time, your money, and your surroundings. When you do that, you don't need luck anymore. You build your success one choice at a time. But the second trap, just as sneaky, is thinking short-term instead of long-term. It's wanting immediate comfort, instant pleasure, without thinking about future consequences. This mindset often leads to expensive decisions that slow down your progress. Let's take a real-world example, a new car. As soon as you drive it off the lot, it loses on average 20% of its value. After 5 years, more than half of its value has vanished. Meanwhile, you keep paying off a loan with interest. You pay every month for something that's losing value, all while dealing with high insurance costs, taxes, and maintenance. All that for what? To look modern or to make yourself happy in the moment? Now, imagine a different plan. You buy a reliable used car for $10,000 instead of a brand new model for $35,000. With the $25,000 you saved, you invest in a well-diversified index fund with an average annual return of 7%. In 10 years, that money could double, earning you almost $50,000 without effort. The result? You're still driving, but at the same time you're building your financial independence. What shines today can ruin you tomorrow. Gadgets, branded clothes, impulsive spending, all of it gives the illusion of wealth, but it stops you from building real wealth. Real luxury is not having to worry about money, It's being able to choose your life, not just live it. And that freedom doesn't come from impulse buys. It comes from conscious, repeated decisions, and sometimes even ones that others don't notice.
And action.
Always choose the long term. Another big trap that messes up your money and your peace of mind is living to impress other people. It's making choices not for yourself, but for the image you want to show off. Lots of people give up their future just to look cool or successful right now. They go into debt to buy overpriced clothes, rent luxury cars, or go on vacations they can't truly afford, all just to post photos on social media and get likes. But those likes don't pay the bills, and often, the people they're trying to impress, they don't even truly care about them. A very common example, someone who earns $3,500 a month but rents a car for $800, lives in a luxury apartment they struggle to afford, and goes out every weekend to trendy restaurants. At first glance, they seem successful. In reality, they're living on the edge. No savings, no wiggle room, no freedom. On the flip side, those who succeed think differently. They're not trying to look rich, they're trying to become rich. They put their money into assets, businesses, real estate, the stock market, and even themselves. They keep their spending low, just enough to save, invest, and build new ways to make money. They get one simple thing: the money they don't spend today, that's their freedom tomorrow. They don't just work to earn money, they make money work for them. They build a system where their effort goes down over time while their income goes up. So, ask yourself, are you living to impress or to make progress? Are you spending to feed your ego or to build your future? The choice is yours, but remember this. In this game, the more you play for others, the further you get from yourself. And finally, a trap even more dangerous than the others is spending money you don't have. Using credit to buy useless things is literally digging your own financial grave. Every time you borrow to satisfy an immediate pleasure, you're selling a piece of your future. You go into debt today for something that won't be worth anything tomorrow, but you'll keep paying it back with interest. And banks and big brands know this system inside and out. They offer you credit cards with high limits, easy installment payments, or consumer loans with no immediate fees. They know that the more hooked you are on instant gratification, the more you'll become a slave to their terms. Always ask yourself this simple question before buying something. Can I really afford this?
Check, check, check one, check two, check, check.
And a good rule of thumb is this: if you can't buy something twice without stressing out, then you probably can't afford it even once. Let's take a real-life example. You want a new phone for $1,600. You don't have the money, so you buy it on credit over 24 months. In the end, with interest and hidden fees, you'll pay almost $2,000. Meanwhile, your old phone still works. You've just committed to paying money every month for a device you already own, simply because you wanted the latest version, or to keep up with trends. On the flip side, someone who's good with money waits, saves up, and buys based on what they really need, not just on a passing whim. They get that every money choice is like a vote for their future, a future where they're free, or one where they're tied down. The problem is, many people want to get rich fast, without effort. They want immediate results, and that's what makes them vulnerable. They fall for scams, pyramid schemes, and false promises of easy money. They're sold a dream, and they buy it on credit, literally. The truth is, real wealth isn't built in a day. It's built with steady effort, self-control, and patience. It's the small, smart choices made every day that over time lead to financial freedom. not big, risky bets. It's better to move forward slowly but surely than to chase after an illusion. Because in the end, those who try to go too fast often end up where they didn't want to be, stressed, in debt, and disappointed. Learn to say no today so you can say yes to everything tomorrow. What all these traps have in common is one thing: limiting mental habits. It's not that rich people have discipline, it's discipline that makes them rich. If you want to break the cycle of poverty, you have to change how you think and what you do every day. Take back control of your money. It's not about luck or talent, it's about being clear, patient, and consistent. Tell me in the comments what habit you want to get rid of starting today, and if you want to keep leveling up, click on one of the videos on the screen. Here at Shelba Mindset, we don't play by other people's rules anymore. We make our own. See you very soon.
Enfin, la cinquième habitude est